and welcome to episode 8 of the 5-minute speaking challenge. This is a challenge I'm doing with myself where I set a timer for 5 minutes and I speak in front of the camera. The goal of this challenge is to improve my speaking ability, my comfortability in front of a camera, my overall sentence articulation, and just improving my ability to speak fluently and kind of get my thoughts out into the world. If you've been watching my videos, you'll notice, I don't know if you can tell, it's daytime. I've filmed all my other ones at night. It's kind of like I'll procrastinate, push it to the end, and then just smash it out. It's pretty easy to do, to be honest. But yeah, I'm doing this one during the day because I have work this afternoon, and I'll be finishing late, so I won't be able to do it later. I haven't prepared very well for this one because I've been procrastinating for work that I've got pretty soon, so this will be quick as well. What I thought about talking about was one of the topics I'm quite interested in, which I guess I think we all should be, but it all started from I started reading some cool, like, non-fiction books, but it's like predicting the future types of books, and it was pretty strange. So the main one I got into was called The Sovereign Individual, which was strange because it was written in 1999, the year I was born, and I read it I've read it a few times, but yeah, I read it around 2022 or whatever, so 20 years after it was made, and it's crazy how they predict the future and the technology and the way things are changed, and that because of the way that this book was able to like look forward into the future and guess pretty well, it kind of got me very interested into the future. And it's a very interesting time we're in, where I like to listen to really smart, like, investors and technologists and CEOs of like big companies, and one of the craziest things I keep hearing is just that we have so many new technologies that are all game changers, and they all like interlock together to just change everything, and they're all accelerating, they're all happening at the same time, and everyone just predicts that the next 10 to 15 years will be crazy in the way that technology advances humanity, which is crazy to think because it'll be so much different from now, and it's hard to kind of comprehend a world that's so different from ours in only a short period of time. But if you think about how crazy it's changed from literally 20 years ago, having massive computers, and like, remember my first phone, I think you used to have like 2,000 megabytes, 2 gig of like phone data a month. And if I try to use 2 gig, I'll use that in one day. It's crazy how just things are changing. But yeah, I want to think about what will be some cool things that'll be happening in the next 10 years from what I learn. And some of the crazy ones are, one, Tesla self-driving cars is going to absolutely change everything. Okay, maybe I'll just go deep into that. That's one of the biggest ones that I can't stop thinking about. Is I've noticed that cars are a very inconvenient thing to have, even though they are so convenient. There's this constant random bills you have to pay. You have to constantly maintain it, and there's you're putting fuel in it every day, and it's just this like constant minusing on your bank account. And that's the 5 minutes. And I could so easily envision a world where, so pretty much what Tesla's doing is this year, all they're going to do is one simple software update, and there's like some million, I think it's like 10 million Teslas are all going to suddenly, like this, going to be 100% self-driving. And they're all going to be able to pretty much press a button on your phone, and that car can go off and Uber people around all day. And just from that, if you think about it, how much of the world is going to change, because it's like these cars spend, I think it's like 80% of their time just parked somewhere, doing nothing, just sitting there. And now all this new productivity of so many cars is just going to be unlocked. And it's going to make it to the point where getting an Uber, because there's no human labor, you'll be pretty much paying for the energy, and it's electric cars and we have solar panels. So it's going to be like near nothing to run. We're going to be able to suddenly have like an Uber to somewhere really far away, to the city or something, that'll cost like pennies. It'll be like $2, $5. And think how that'll change. I'm just thinking about the crazy things will be the infrastructure that changes. Like, you won't need car parks anymore. You won't need roads, or like the road. You'll need the roads, but the roads will be dramatically less cars. And it's just crazy to think how that'll actually change many, many things about cities and the way people have cars. And in the end, I think it'll dramatically reduce the amount of cars people have. Like, people won't buy cars anymore. It'll just be too much hassle to get a license, pay for your license every year, pay for rego, pay for this, pay for insurance. It'll just be cheaper to just spend $4 just to, like, $2 to the gym and back, $2 to this. It'll be easy enough that you'll just press the button and in 2 minutes one will pop up, or you can time it. It'll just be convenient enough. But yeah, I think that will be crazy, and I think Tesla will win. It pays to have that future vision and skate to where the puck is going. And I think Elon did this 10, 15 years ago, and he's been working on it. And it's just that first mover, that right idea at the right time. I think Tesla will win. And that's why I have Tesla stock. Okay, that's my 5 minutes. Hope you liked my investing.